Alright, welcome to my LBC 93 Snoop Dogg skin gameplay and review. So this of course is in the brand new Music Pass this season, and it's the Premium Upgrade reward. So you have to pay 1,400 V-Bucks for it, and then you get access to the bottom row as well, plus of course the skin. Now most of you probably have completed the free section of this pass already because it's super easy. Every other previous Music Pass has taken me all season to do. But now since any mode's XP counts, everyone's getting this done literally in just a day. My son got this done on day one, which is insane. So this is the second Snoop Dogg skin. First one's in the item shop, and I did do a full gameplay and review on that. So let's see if the LBC 93 dog is worth it. It's cel shaded, it's got a lot of styles. I think it's probably gonna be worth this 1,400 price tag. Not to mention you get all these other things as well. So let's go ahead and buy it right now. Again, 1,400 V-Bucks. And if you're like me, you should get all the rewards at once, which is amazing. So a lot of these rewards are actually in his set. This is the Masterpiece microphone. You've got the Snoop spray. You got the Spray and Play Aura, which is sweet. You got the Hella Chopper, which is actually really cool as well. And then the G-Funk 93. Look at this one, the D-O-Double-G, which is reactive as well. That's his back bling. Then we've got the Top Dog kit. That's his actual drum set. And then here's the skin itself, the LBC 93 D-O-Double-G. Now don't forget that some of his accessories are also in the free section, including his wrap here, the LBC signature. So let's equip everything and see how he looks. Okay, so here we go. All right, so here he is in the locker. And in 1993, he released an album, and on the cover of that album is this Snoopy-like character. And the cover art actually shows this shirt right here that he's got on, that flannel one, plus this style, again, the Snoopy-like character. And then the back bling right here, the doghouse, is actually on the cover of the album as well. So that's a nice little reference. So obviously the first thing to note about this skin is that it is cel shaded. And I know some people hate that, but a lot of people do enjoy it. So it makes him stand out above the other item shop skin because it's just a unique take on Snoop Dogg. A little less realistic and more cartoon-like, which definitely fits the theme of this Snoop Dogg back bling as well. So his description says, from the LBC to the battle bus. And he does have a few styles here. So he's got the padded style off. This is his default. He's got this 93 awesome Lakers-like color scheme here. You can see the tattoos on his arm. His shirt is actually animated with that Snoop Dogg character. So it looks pretty good. But you could put his padded style on, which is some football pads. And man, are those blinged out. Look at the diamonds, or what I think are diamonds on there. And then the Snoop Dogg name is on both of the shoulder pads there, and they light up. I'm assuming that's the reactivity, obviously, because you can turn the reactivity off. Let's see what happens. So clearly the animation on the shirt is the reactivity, plus the yellow lights up, and the number on his back, and when you put the pads on, as you saw, some of that stuff lights up as well. So let's turn it off. Okay, do the gems still glow? Yeah, the gems still sparkle, but obviously everything else shuts off. So no more animation on the shirt, no more yellow animation. His name doesn't light up anymore. It's just way less animated, as you can see. Interesting. So we'll start with padded off and reactivity on. Now the back bling says D-O-Double-G, rolling through the LBC. And it is reactive. So I don't know if he pedals his bike all the time. We're going to find that out. And sometimes he pops a wheelie. I'm assuming that's the reactivity. Now sadly he doesn't have a pickaxe, but if you have the item shop version, you can use the Axe Izzle, which still has that character on there. And likewise, if you bought the item shop version, you can use the Lowrider bike, which also plays a copyrighted song, so you got to be careful with that. And then his wrap is the LBC signature, which is reactive. Let's see if it shows us here. It looks like it just lights up, but I'll put it on the wrap skin as well, and we'll take a closer look. So let's hop in and see how he plays. Okay, so here we go. Let's see what he looks like on the Lowrider bike. So it doesn't look too bad considering he's cel shaded. I think it flows just okay. I mean, it's not the best glider. I think there actually may be a purple and yellow glider. Maybe not, I'll have to look. But this one, like I said, is not bad. But I feel like we could do a little better than this. Okay, so like I said, there's no pickaxe associated with this skin. And again, this one doesn't look too bad, just like the glider. I just wasn't a fan of the glider, and I'm not really a fan of this pickaxe either. Okay, so let's focus on the back bling here a second. It looks like he is fully animated riding that bike. He definitely matches Snoop's color scheme and the afro. That looks pretty good. His tail wags as well. Doesn't look like he does anything when you jump. How about when you sprint? Nope. So Snoop's colors are really, really clean. If you're a Lakers fan, you're going to love them. Let's take a look from the front. Okay, so right away we can see the reactivity is music or emotes. I know this one doesn't actually play music, but this is still considered a music emote. So if I do, let's do the shadow box. So you can see everything lights up phenomenally. Can you do a non-copyrighted emote? There we go. So it kind of goes to the beat as well. All right, let's turn the lights off while he does that. Yeah, look at that. It's just a nice glow up on that yellowish gold color. And the Snoop Dogg on the front bangs his head to the music, which is kind of cool. He looks phenomenal in the dark, too. Okay, so that's not a bad reactivity. Let's take a look at the aim down sights here. All right, so as anticipated, his hair is a bit bulky, but it's not as bad as I anticipated. In fact, that's pretty good. So for the wrap, it's kind of hard to see the reactivity, but it lights up in the middle of the gun a pinkish purple. So if we turn the lights off, I think we're going to see it much, much better. Oh yeah, well now it looks pinkish red. And the whole wrap looks blue in the dark. That's weird. Let's try that again. Yeah, so here it looks purple. But in the dark, kind of looks blue. So I'll be curious to see what that looks like on the wrap skin. All right, let's take a look at some of his instruments. I already showed you the microphone, but let's look again. So matches the color scheme. That's not too bad. It's a custom mic with the big Snoop Dogg logo on the top. And then we've got the bass guitar. He's going to spin this around so we can see. Yeah, check that out. So as much as I dislike instruments, these all match really, really good. And remember, they said instruments in the future are going to be back blings as well as pickaxes. So that's going to go perfectly with this. We can use this bass guitar right here as his back bling and pickaxe, which will replace this clunky one right here. So that's going to be amazing. I don't know how they're going to do the drum sets, though, because, I mean, obviously you can't have that as a back bling or a pickaxe unless they shrink it down somehow. I don't know. But in terms of the mic as well as the bass guitar, it's going to be perfect. But again, the drum set looks good. The color scheme looks great here. All right, let's test the reactivity on the back bling. So again, he's animated. He just is cruising on his bike. And I assume, well, let's get a different weapon so we can see better. I assume that when we get the limb, he's going to pop a wheelie. Okay, so no sound effect to it. He just pops that wheelie and continues cruising down the street. That's pretty good, I guess. I thought for sure they would have included some music. All right, let's try to hip fire one. You can get a better perspective here. Whee! Pops that wheelie and continues on. So that's a good back bling. Nice and simple, nicely animated, nice reactivity. All right, let's try taking the back bling off now. Okay, so he does have a hood on. I didn't even realize this was a hooded outfit. Since when did jerseys have hoods? I think that's a hood, right? Hold on. Let me look from the front. I don't know. I think it is. Well, because of that, he looks just fine without a back bling. I mean, it makes his number obviously more evident. And the little hood there looks good too. So if you don't like all the animation or even the reactivity of the back bling, he looks perfect without it. Okay, so we got the pads on now and the back bling back on. I think with this style, you may want to take the back bling off because it's very busy back there with the pads as well as that. So I'll show you what it looks like without it as well. But yes, he looks much better in the first style with the back bling. And I feel like he's going to look better without this one. Okay, so it does bulk up his aim down sights just a bit, but it adds a little flavor to the character. The blinged out pads there and then the name across the shoulder pad. Let's do an emote. Okay, so the name doesn't light up as much as I thought. Let's turn the lights off and see. Well, in fact, it's not lighting up at all. I swear in the locker it lit up. Hold on. Can you do another emote non-copyrighted? Okay, there it goes. So my non-musical emote didn't trigger the top part. So this one's definitely synced to the music as well. There it goes. Okay, so that looks way better now. Yeah, so like I was saying, I think you don't want to run the backbling with this one. It actually kind of makes the pickaxe go a little better too. Here it is in the daylight. Not bad. And let's take a look from the front. And not too shabby. All right, let's just get one more limb. See if this style does anything special. Nope, nothing doing with the gems or anything. Okay, so if you don't like all the flashy effects... Oh wait, now I can show you the shirt without it being animated because the reactivity's off. Ta-da! Yeah, so if you don't like that additional reactivity and the additional glow, then you're going to love this style. So I'm glad they put the reactivity as an option, just in case you don't like all that flair. Okay, so now let me put the wrap on a wrap skin. Okay, here we go. So I didn't even notice this on the weapon wrap, but you can see the eyes in the Snoop logo are menacing, first of all, and they're animated. Now, when I do the emote, wow, a bunch of symbols appear. What is that? It looks like it says 93 all over. Yeah, those are the 93 logos. Okay, so I didn't see any of that on the actual wrap. Hold on. Yeah, I don't see any 93s popping up. Okay, so it must be reactive to music as well. Let's see. Can you do a non-copyrighted emote? Ah, okay, so I wouldn't even have known that had I not put it on the wrap skin. But yes, now you can see, so it's got a double reactivity to shooting it as well as music. That's pretty sweet. So let's turn the lights off. Yeah, it does turn blue in the dark. What the heck? That's a little weird. Check that out, though. That's really... Look at that. That's a nice reactivity. I don't know if we've ever had a double reactivity before on a wrap. Someone let me know. Maybe we have, actually. I don't know. There's so many wraps in the game now, I get a little confused. Okay. Let me just show you the normal reactivity here, just by shooting it. So that's cool as well. It's just like a slash mark across the whole skin and wrap. I guess I can't show that from the front. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, let's try to get in a limb and see if this does anything. So obviously it's going to light up when I shoot it, but let's see if anything else happens. No. So just reactive to shooting, swinging your pickaxe, and music. Very, very cool. That's a nice wrap. So by the way, as you saw, if you have any of the customizable wrap skins, you can equip the accessories like the pickaxe, and that'll look a lot better, at least until we get the guitar and stuff as a actual backbling and pickaxe. But yeah, this goes pretty good. Not bad. So there you go. That is the LBC 93 Dog. So not only is this one way cheaper, but in my personal opinion, I think it's better than the item shop version. Now, the one thing this one does have going for him is that he's got an awesome transformation emote. I'm just not a big fan of this style right here. And that, of course, is what you transform into. Not to mention there's no wrap for this one, so making a combo is a pain in the butt. So if you like your full combos, I think this is the way to go. Plus, you get some of the items 100% free. For example, the wrap. You don't have to pay a single dime for that wrap because it's in the free section of the Battle Pass. So for 1,400 V-Bucks, you get his entire set, which is insane. Whereas for this one, if you want everything, you have to pay 3,500 V-Bucks. Now, of course, you get a few extra accessories like the glider, you get a transformation emote, you get the Snoop's Walk emote, and then a music pack as well. So obviously there's more stuff in this one, which is why it's more expensive. But if you can only choose one, this is definitely the way to go. So there you go. That's all there is to it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. A like is always appreciated. And don't forget to use my Support-A-Creator code, which is Tabor time.